Today is a really beautiful day, and I have been inside all day planting seeds for seedlings to be ready to go in the garden later on this spring, early summer. And I have some plants that I do need to plant into the garden, but it's so late in the day that I'm going to put it off for one more day. I'm going to go and I'm going to get into the garden that's right outside my house that is it's captured my attention lately. And so I planted a few plants over there yesterday, and so I guess I'm just feeling it. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to clean up all the winter stuff that I left. I really like to keep my gardens messy over the winter to provide habitat for overwintering beneficial bugs and any sort of pest management type of critter that wants to stay and have a place to live over the winter. And so I leave it messy, and I don't mind. It's good stuff. But now things are growing, and you can see, I'm going to come right over here. So I have some beautiful catmint growing. There's a bunch of stuff growing, and it's looking really big and bushy. But then there's also all of this dead stuff sticking out of it, and that's just not pretty. So since things are growing, it's ready and it's time to make this garden right outside my house look beautiful. So let me give you a little bit of a before so that you can see what a dramatic difference cleaning up the garden at this point does when I show you the after. So here we have all of my lavender as I'm trying to create a lavender hedge. Here's the rest of the garden. There's a lot of purples and yellows. I have a couple of trees growing. Here is a wild cherry. This is a Nanking cherry. We got a couple of grapes growing right there. And then in order to be symmetrical, got a Nanking cherry. We have a chase tree. Grapes again, purples and yellows, whites, and then silver foliage. So there are weeds, there's leaves, there's old growth that has died back, and then here we're back to the lavender. As soon as I get those chickens fenced up, I can take away this chicken fence wire here, which will be really nice, so that we can just enjoy the garden as we see it. So there's the garden as it is. So doing garden cleanup has got to be one of the most satisfying jobs in the entire world. So here, let me show you what it looks like now, because it's wonderful. Okay, here is the lavender bed. Now tomorrow I'm gonna come along and I'm gonna get some wood edging and put it along the side here. But There's our lavender. Now, these two lavender are incredibly tiny still. I planted those from seed last year though, so that was a little start that I got, and then that was a seed, and then this was a seed too. So it's a difference. Although this one I trimmed, so it would have been even bigger. Okay, so there's the crocuses, there's the catmint, the artemisia. I do have a very large dandelion growing right there, but I want that. And I'm gonna be pulling that out to use the root for medicine very soon. So I'm gonna leave that in there for a little bit longer. You can see the forsythia is getting a lot, stands out a lot more now. And those beautiful violas. Oh, it just looks so much better. Even that center area, that's all oregano and lemon balm and stuff like that. I have a few aromatic asters right there, but that's mostly oregano and lemon balm. There we go. Talk about satisfying. Just so pretty now. And then eventually this rhododendron and juniper is going to get big, and I have a couple columbines and some Russian sage all along here. A couple other things too, but that is today's work, and I'm pretty pleased. Tomorrow, once again, I said I'm going to put that edging so that I'll be able to weed whack around here pretty easily without having wood chips be thrown at me. And then also, I won't have to worry about the grass encroaching. So thank you so much for joining me today. It wasn't a whole lot that we did, but it made a huge difference. And so I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what it's going to look like tomorrow with the edging on. I think that'll just be like the cherry on top, and it'll just look real finished then. And not to mention how exciting it's going to be when I can take down this chicken wire, because that's going to make a huge difference. So thank you again for watching. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, which by the way helps me out a whole lot, then make sure you hit that notification button so you can see when new videos come on out. Have a wonderful day. Stay blessed.